Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Pit Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is, from the Taffy shop, it is saltwater taffy, very fire berry. So blueberry, raspberry, and cayenne. And I don't know if I've had any of these before. I have had some of the samples of saltwater taffy that Heat Hot Sauce Shop had sent me. I don't know if they're these ones or not, however. So the taffy is no joke. Whipped, not pulled. A taffy revolution. There's a lot of a description here of what they're doing and how they make it. And I think that's awesome. But truth be told, it's not meaningful to me because I don't know anything about taffy. I never eat taffy. But I never eat taffy because I've said this a number of times actually. I don't like things that cling to my teeth at all. And taffy is a pretty big offender for that. So this I thought was, well, maybe it's, soft and all this other stuff. Maybe it won't do that. If it does, I will be unhappy, to be sure. But all right, so we have corn syrup. Okay, we're looking for heat. So it's not in the ingredients at all. So 1% less of, we have, so natural and artificial flavor. So is it just, why would you use cayenne flavoring and not cayenne pepper? What? What are we doing here? I don't understand this. Okay, well, let me open it up. Let me take a look. See what we got. Who knows? Okay, oh boy, it is flavor guide. What is this? Oh my jolly goshkins, they have so many. So where's the one that I have? I don't have sours. Is mine in the classic confusion? Oh, here it is. Very fireberry. Oh, wait a minute. I thought maybe it was blueberry and raspberry separately, but I am getting the impression that they're blended in the same candy. Okay. Here, let's just... So we have some that are split in half. So is there... Okay, wait a minute. Most of them are this line, which is this. But what are the ones that are split in half? Do we... Where even is... I don't see that. Oh, blueberry split in half. So it says sour. This should be sour grapefruit, right? Am I not reading that right? We'll put that one aside. This one looks like this. The sort of squiggly line thing. That'd be cool if there's sour grapefruit though. I like grapefruit. I don't know if I've had it artificially though. So are these all the same? They are. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this to the side for now. Let's try one of. Actually, let's open this up and have a look. See, it's supposed to be really. I mean, I can crush it. I have a smell here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just go for it. It does seem to want to stick to my teeth. I'm I'm getting salt and a very vague sort of berry sweetness to this. These will be honestly a touch kind of unbearable without the salt. I'm waiting for the cayenne. Thus far, I have not encountered it. I mean, these are fun. They're cooked in a copper kettle with coconut oil. I mean, awesome. And gourmet flavors, but so is that what it was? Did they put in cayenne flavoring? Which, I mean, that seems so weird. Like, why wouldn't you just put in cayenne powder? I know nothing. Nothing. Not first thing about making candy or anything. I'm just wondering aloud why. I mean, maybe they didn't want the graininess, possibly. We have sea salt, so we do have a little bit of textured salt there, little crystals here and there. I mean, this does get into the problem I generally have with Taffy, is that it tends to be super hyper sweet. I mean, obviously there's a lot of sugar in it. I am getting the faintest hint of a touch of spiciness, so I'm wondering maybe there's maybe they just used a little bit of extract. Maybe that's when the natural flavors part. Again, I don't know why you wouldn't just use cayenne powder though. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more. I have had soft Taffy a number of times. And maybe it was all whipped, not pulled. I don't know if this is really a Taffy revolution. You know, Taffy is really fun to watch be made, though. I think the back when I was watching the Food Network somewhat regularly, they would do stuff like that. You know, go to like the fairs and stuff, and they had the machines all set up. I always wondered when you're going to the fair, which are almost, I think every one that they showed was outdoors. I'm really curious how you keep contaminants, which are generally floating in the air, dust and or whatever else, insects, dander. How do you keep that out? Of what they're doing. They didn't really address that there. They're just like, look at how neat this machine is. Okay. So this one is it doesn't really smell like anything. These didn't really either. I am getting a sort of vague raspberry. Blueberry is not really so much. It's more like a vague raspberry. Maybe that's so you make blue raspberry. We'll see if this is, I think this is probably just a discolored one. It's probably this, but it might be, maybe I lucked out and I've got a sour grapefruit. No. It's more of this. All right, well, I did like these better than most other Taffys I've had. I will say this, they're a little addicting. I do like just a little tiny bit of heat, whatever they're using in there. I really like the salt though. I'm not a sweets guy, so when I have caramels and I have chocolates and stuff like that, I want sea salt in there. In fact, if you look through a number of videos I've done on here with certain candy bars, I have introduced salt to them just because I wanted that there. So, them using salt, well, I guess it kind of goes a long way with me. I like it. I don't know if I would ever get this again, though. If somebody's calling it very fireberry, I am expecting a much more prominent pass at adding some heat to this, and there really isn't any in this. I mean, flavor's fine. I'm not a big fan of like fake berry flavors, honestly. So I think it's fine. I don't dislike it. I will eat this whole thing. My fat ass will be doing that. I do like them. I do like them well enough for that, but I don't think I would ever get them again. Texture wise, like it's hopefully that'll melt out. Texture wise, there is some, it has managed to mold itself to my teeth a little bit. Not as bad though as regular taffy. My jaw is not incredibly sore from trying to eat it. So in that respect, texture wise, it's very nice. I suppose with taffy you want a little bit of a chew. Again, I'm not a taffy connoisseur. This is the first time I've had taffy outside of those samples I mentioned. I can't remember if I ate those or not. I think I did. But I haven't had taffy outside of that for probably well over 10 years, maybe longer. It's just not anything I really ever have. I don't buy candy as a rule, actually. So, but yeah, I mean it's that little bit of salt in there. You might even say this is my favorite taffy. I just really wish they would have stood on it a little bit more. Like if you're gonna say very fire, is there any other hot flavors here? If you're gonna say very fireberry, like let's get some punishment going here. Let's bring some pain. Let's bring the hurt. Like this kind of hand wavy sort of business here is come on guys. Dairy fireberry, and I don't see I'm gonna look through this whole thing. This is that little insert. I don't see. They have a lot of really cool flavors here, though. If I like toffee more, I might be inclined to try some of them, but it's just like toffee's never really been my thing per se. Yeah, so that one, just that one, is the fire one, and very very fire without the fire. So that happens. We take a shot at it. We hope for the best, and it's still pretty solid tasting. Like I said, it is a pretty tasty toffee. I have no issue with any of that. They happily don't appear to be using high fructose corn syrup, so I can actually eat these without getting a blasting headache. Also something I appreciate, but ultimately, like I said, I don't think I'm going to repeat this unless they do come out with a blazing one. Actually, I really hope they do, because I could see where that would work really nicely. But as for this one, very moderate tingling. I'm actually giving it no heat. I'm not even going to give it a default one. It is very, 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 very mild, as in to the point it's not really there. And like I said, I think I've spoken enough on the flavor. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. That was fun. That was fun to try it, though. I will give it that. And there we go. So that was the Taffy Shop Very Fire Berry Saltwater Taffy. Now go full. In peace. To serve the flame.